London is the city of contradictions because it has everything good and bad. Like in any place in the world, our lives are marked by routine, tedious tasks, relentless forms of commuting, rushed lunches and train cancellations. In this video, I'll show you what a week in my life in London looks like. Will this choice change my perspective from a mere participant in my reality to an observant, insightful one? Let's see and find out together. I swear, I look more awake than I actually am. I'm dreading it. People are trying to have a conversation with me and I'm like, yeah, no, all I can do is say good, yeah, you, good. You know, those Monday morning chit chats. Not in the mood for it. I have no energy. I look wide awake, but I'm not. I'm just like a zombie, you know, pushing through the day. Hi everyone, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Monica and I make videos about my adventures exploring the British countryside and my life in London, sharing reflections and little lessons I pick up along the way. So I just got home and my hair is a bit crazy because of the wind. I went to Tesco to grab some dinner. It's going to be a girl dinner. I'm not very inspired tonight, so I'm not cooking, but I'm going to make up something. And I started feeling a bit sick, I think because of the pre-workout that I had. I don't know, I think I took too much. And I feel a bit nauseated. I feel very easily nauseated. That's why I can't take creatine. I try so many times to take creatine and it makes me nauseous, sickly. I don't like it. Adye has been fed by my flatmate and I've given him a treat just as I came in, but he's still following me everywhere. Because he's like, Mommy's home. Can I get some food? He's a very spoiled boy. Okay, let's get dinner ready and then I've got to wash my hair. I'm honestly very happy that I made it through this day because Mondays are cruel. I've got to admit, I feel like everyone was cranky today. Yeah, it's just something in the air. It's lingering, the misery, I guess. And there's not much we can do about it. At the end, when I left, my manager goes, oh, I hope tomorrow's going to be a better day. And thank God we got rid of today. And I said, yeah, that's exactly my thoughts. Like I thought about the exact same thing 5 minutes before he said it. But we made it, we survived it. Another Monday. Girl dinner in the making. We've got cottage cheese, sourdough, a salad, a pink salad that it says in here it's pickled pink slaw. I don't know. I actually wanted a beetroot salad, but I couldn't find it, so we're gonna go with this. And then, because it's basically like a sandwich thing, and I don't eat meat, and I don't want to get fish. So I got this stuff, which I have very low expectations, because I know usually the vegan stuff are not very tasty, but I think it's going to be a good replacement for ham. So let's do that. I'm literally waiting for my bread to get toasted. And I'm eating everything. Can't help myself. I'm very hungry. Every time I come home from the gym, I'm starving, especially today because I did legs. We try this. Let's give it a try. It smells okay, actually. It smells like sausages, but it does look like wrinkled meat. Wrinkled skin, actually, not meat. Time to taste this. So I would say it's a 7. 7 out of 10. Which is not bad. I'll probably buy it again.
You went into huge debt just to become more boring.
That's crippling debt. And thanks for never leaving a tip. What they teach you is that you can't tell the market what it wants. The market tells you.
Yeah. Whoa, who's that for?
Well, it's your last day, so I thought we'd have a little celebration because, well, the truth of it is, you're the best employee ever.
Tuesdays are better. Tuesdays are better. Tuesdays are better. I need to keep telling myself that. Okay, let's do this. You know how I said that I hope Tuesday is the best day? Well, it hasn't been. I just got back home from work and I know I don't look like, but I feel horrible. My body is aching. I feel like my sinuses are all blocked. I'm all congested down here, up here, sorry. I feel very bad. I just want to be in bed. I just want to rest. To be fair, I want to be at my mom's house at this point. I feel like I've reached that stage when I'm like, I want to be in my mom's house. I want to be cozied up. I want her to take care of me. So my inner child is definitely acting out. Can't do that for now. What I got is I got 2 lemons and I have some ginger and I'm going to make myself a ginger and lemon tea. I will rest and I'll see how I feel tomorrow, because if I feel the same, I don't see the point. Like last week, my colleague was off and I felt very bad to leave my other colleague with all the work by himself, and I should have taken off in order to properly recover, which I haven't, and I haven't really recovered. Henceforth, this week, I feel bad again. So take this advice, guys. Never do it like me. If you feel ill, take your time to recover, even though, oh, wait, my cat is having some plans with the tripod. Even though you might think you feel better, if you're not like good to go, you might get fooled like I did. And I really thought that the symptoms are like gone. And yesterday I had such a runny nose, but I was like, yeah, it's just the end of the cold. It's fine. It's just getting better. And today I'm knackered again. I'm tired, exhausted, but not because of the work, I'm not like physically exhausted. It's just sickness, exhaustion. Well, I'm all snuggled up in bed with my tea and I'm watching Louis Theroux. He's invited at a podcast. I've seen his documentary on Netflix about the Manosphere and he's really funny and clever. He's such a clever guy. I've started watching more content with him whenever he's invited somewhere, or even some old content with him. because I'm enjoying. It's relaxing. So yeah, that's my plan for the night. Just watch YouTube or a series, like a TV series, and hopefully go to bed early, and hopefully feeling better tomorrow. I don't know. You wanna try my tea? You're not gonna like it. I'm still feeling crappy. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. I'm gonna skip work today. It's the first time I'm calling sick. The fact of the matter is I'm not gonna go to work today. I'm gonna call my manager in about an hour because I don't want to wake him up this early. And I'm gonna rest and chill. Maybe I'll go to sleep. Who am I lying to? I can never sleep during the day, so yeah. Again, at the ginger tea. I'll probably make it to the shop to get some supplies because my Tesco delivery is coming tomorrow. I couldn't book anything for today, so yeah. I think because of the Easter holidays, people have been booking a lot of deliveries. They've been getting their Easter eggs. You know, I never actually had an Easter egg in here. It's such an English thing to do. My English colleagues are swearing by it and they are very excited about Easter because of it. Maybe I'll try, I don't know. Alright, let me wash my face because this is not happening. I went to get my nails done and they did a great job. I mean, they are natural, nice, clean, but I feel like crap. I need to get home. I need hot soup and ginger shots to feel better. Honestly, I knew it was gonna take a toll on me going to this nail appointment, but I had to do it. Otherwise, I'm probably not gonna find any availability considering that it's Easter. So it's done now. Can't wait to go home. Okay, so I got this from Tesco. This soup. It's roasted carrots and ginger. It is delicious, honestly. I think the ginger is gonna help my cold. I need to strengthen my immunity. This is really good. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh. Oh, Juju lady. Good morning. I'm having my second coffee of the day and I'm feeling more energized. I'm feeling better today. I'm recovering slowly but surely. And we have a few things to do today. Among them would be an interview, a very surprising interview. Yesterday I got a phone call from a recruitment agency. There was this role that I applied for weeks ago. I don't even remember, to be fair. I just completely forgot. I got a few rejection responses, so I wasn't dwelling on it too much. So yeah, this guy called me yesterday asking me about it. It's a media prep coordinator role, which is very similar to what I did in the past. But it's kind of funny how things work because I had given up of this idea of finding something in the media industry. And now I get this response in this interview today. So let's see what it is about. Keep an open mind. I sat down earlier on and I went through a few questions just to kind of clear my head about the answers. It's not that I don't really know what to say or something like that, but sometimes rehearsing helps just to feel more prepared. Once I'm done with that, I will pop to the gym, do an upper body workout, and then I'm planning to edit for the rest of the day. I've been swapping the the software that I was using before with the new one, and I'm getting familiarized with it. And I actually have 2 videos on the pipeline that I'm about to edit and put it on the channel. So yeah, I'm excited about today. I feel better, and it makes such a difference. Honestly, feeling sick, it's not helping. You don't feel inspired, don't feel creative at all. Last night I had the need to sit down and edit something, but my body was just not cooperating. So starting all these TV series that I wasn't really enjoying, and I ended up watching 90210, which is a series that I watched just when it was released in 2008. Is the latest one that I'm talking about, not the old one. And I went down the memory lane by watching it. And I found it so funny now, but it relaxed me, and then I went to bed and today felt better. So yeah, all good. I just finished my interview, and who likes the interview? Nobody. Please tell me nobody likes to do interview, because you know, when you feel the interview went well, the conversation went well, but I feel mentally exhausted. So that's why it will do me so good now to go to the gym, because I need to decompress, distress, and then I can come back home and continue editing. I would say it was an interesting conversation. I tried to be very receptive of how the other person is, how the people are, what the company is, what they need for the role, but how the role actually is, and the advantages and disadvantages of things. Because I feel like in interviews, a lot of people they get so hung up on this idea of they have to perform, they have to show up in a certain way. So then they miss out on what the other people and the company, what they're bringing to the table, you know. And that's a more healthier approach, in my opinion, to an interview. So I try to do so much of that exercise and to position myself in that way. I can't say I always succeeded, because I would communicate, I would answer a question, and then I would get in my head about how I came across, which, you know, the self-doubt patterns, they do tend to creep in that instance. I declare myself satisfied, content with how the interview went, because it's yet another experience. To be fair, I haven't had an interview in the media field in years, right? And that says a lot, because I had to dig into my archive of approaches and lessons and situations and how to actually answer that type of thing. But it went well. It was an interesting self-reflective exercise, and maybe I would actually have to reflect more on how we went, because I feel like I don't give myself enough credit for things. But that's it for now. I'm going to the gym. Let's decompress. Who's there, baby? Who's there? Who's there? My Tesco delivery has just arrived, and he's checking, making sure everything is okay. The cat police. Bubu. Ce faci tu, mama? Ce faci tu, Babita? He's just there looking at me. I took a break from YouTube for the past 3 months, and I spent yesterday kind of a whole day editing videos that I filmed. And let me just say, I'm so excited today to wake up and to feel like I can do it again. I love this feeling. I feel inspired, I feel creative, I feel nourished. And I've been missing to feel like this for so long. I believe this is a hint that you're doing the right thing. I hope so, at least for now. I'm feeling better than ever, so you know what that means. That means I have to break this routine of doing the same thing every day. And I'm up for exploring today. There is this place called Chiswick Park and House, about an hour away from my home, and I'm heading that way. I'll see, maybe I can find a cafe, maybe I can walk around. Hopefully it's not too busy, because everybody is off today, isn't it? So let's see, I will get there before the crowd of people comes in. Such a wholesome moment. This is beautiful. Yet another mansion with a garden and nature and great places to walk. And it's in London. I love that I can do stuff like that and I don't need to leave London in order to do it. I love reading, and for the most part lately I read a lot of the classics. However, when I picked up this book of Charles Dickens, obviously we all know Charles Dickens and how good of a writer he is, I didn't know at the time what I know now, which is the way he actually treated his ex-wife, whom he had, I think, 10 children, if I'm not wrong. I found out this story that he mistreated his wife and he made it in such a way, made it to look like she is crazy in order to get rid of her and get her hospitalized, and then obviously to end the marriage with her and be with his lover or whatever. And when I read this story, I was like, okay, fine, he's a great writer, I'm gonna read his book. No, there's the art and there's the artist. But I was reading it, and I don't know exactly if it's because of that, but obviously that was at the back of my mind. So I was like, okay, let me detach from that story and focus on the book. I couldn't read it. Once again, I don't know exactly what's the motif. Maybe it's a bit of both, which is one is that I don't resonate with the book. I don't really find it interesting. I think it is studied in schools. I gave up on it eventually. And I obviously know about Sally Rooney from, you know, the writer who wrote Normal People. And I watched Normal People and I loved that series, even though it's quite of a heavy, but it's brilliant. It's a heavy, brilliant one. I didn't read that book, but I kept on listening to podcasts or shows where she was invited and she was talking, and I really loved the way she was talking. I think she's a brilliant writer. She's actually about my age, which is quite interesting. And I found this charity shop and I got the book. It's called Conversations with Friends. I already read like 20 pages in the train, and I like her style. I like how attentive and how great she is to describe human interactions. I obviously read very little of it, but I'll see how it is by the end. She does have another one, I believe, a third one or maybe more. But if I enjoy this book, I might read more from her. It wasn't really in the cards for this week to be so dynamic and full of activities, but here we go. At times it felt like I was thinking out loud, or that I was more intentional with filming, which is always a good thing. This is a format I would love to explore more on my channel. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any video ideas, please leave them in the comments down below. Until next time, I'll see you on my next one. Bye everyone.